my channel. Before we get into this video, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can know every time I upload a video. So today's video, you can tell about the title. I'm sorry. You can say by the title that this is like a part 2 to a medical assistant video. I actually see like a lot of people are actually looking to become a medical assistant, so this is gonna be like tied into that. So let's just get into it. Firstly, the video I posted is like just like a snippet of my everyday job. Like today, for example, today is Wednesday. I only have one clinic and I'm over here all day and there's nothing else to do. So I'm like, it's a perfect day to do a part 2 on my MA video. So for like example, where I went to school, how long does it take, your first job, the skills, blah 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 blah, certification, all of that. So first thing, I went to school downtown Chicago at Computer System Institute. I started in either December 16 or November 16. The program was about 8 months, 8 to 9 months. You have, when you do your RMA, you have to do an externship. But if you just do CMA through, they was at the time they was offering us CMA through, what's the company I took my first test through? NHA. So if you're doing NHA, you don't have to do an externship. If you're doing RMA, you do have to do an externship because RMA requires you to have 120 hours of externship hours or whatever. So I did my RMA. Actually, I did NHA, and then once I got a job, I did RMA. So yeah, the program is about 89 months. The school is open, but they don't offer the MA program no more. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Did I like it? I really enjoyed my experience as going to school. I met some really good girls. Hey y'all know y'all are. I still talk to this day. The school and stuff, I liked it. I liked the school. I liked the teachers. Only thing I didn't like is like as soon as we started the school, something happened where the people who work in like the not the business office, but when they sign you up for school yet, at, and yeah, something happened up there where they end up like they was lying about some money or helping people get jobs. Oh, they was lying about handling people were getting jobs after they was finished their school. So I guess they was lying about that and fixing paperwork. And they came one day and like shut everything down and fired everybody who worked up there. The lady who owned the school came talk to us. We really like started school and we didn't have to pay as much it would have cost. I think the MA program at the time was about, I'm gonna go ahead and guess like $18,000. I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket because I did like a little. I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket, other than like the loans I took out. And I think on taking like how much I don't even know how much my loan was or whatever. But yeah, had to take a loan out. That's the only thing about going to school, like these private school, you had to take these expensive ass loans out. Like if it's not worth it to you and you don't have a passion to be a medical assistant, I say don't do it because till this day, I still have to like do something with them loans. I'm figuring it out. But anyway, so yeah, the things we went over in school, the thing they teach you in school is vital signs, of course, how to do injections, how to draw blood. What else did we learn in school? A lot of front desk work that I don't even do here. Front desk work. What else did we learn in school? Medical terminology. I struggled with that class really bad. Medical terminology when I first started. Medical terminology. I like a whole bunch of stuff MAs do, and maybe a little bit over things. Do I use everything I learned in school? No. I do the office stuff. Only thing I don't do that I learned in school is I don't draw blood. That's the only thing. Like phlebotomy, that's your money maker. Like I don't know what school you might go to, but phlebotomy is the money maker. That's the only thing about working at the hospital because they already have their own phlebotomy, so they don't require the MAs to do it. So that's the only thing I wish I would have got more experience with is the phlebotomy because that's the money maker. And we also learn how to do EKGs, and we just started doing EKGs in the hospital maybe last year or a few months ago because the lady that they had working on they didn't want her to work over there no more, so they have all the MAs do EKGs now in the walk-in clinic. But yeah, so what else? RMA. If you live in the city of Illinois, I would recommend that you get RMA. And if you do get a CMA, I'd rather you go through AMA because nobody accepts NHA. Nobody. I have to learn the hard way. When you start looking for a job and you have NHA, they ain't gonna say. I think only Rush takes NHA. That's it. But RMA, everybody takes that. Everybody takes that. You just have to take the test. You have to get a 70 and up. I got a 71. I got a 71. I'll stressful test. Um, I have to pay $50 every couple of years, and I have to do my CEUs. I'm really behind on that because they're doing October, so I need to get those done, and I have to pay $50. Easy breezy. Um, what else? What else do I feel like is vital? Um, Getting a job is hard only because it's so much competition out there, and a lot of these places want the inmates to already know what they're doing when they come. Like that's hard. And me personally, let me tell you about my own personal experience. I've been working as an MA straight out of school for almost 3 years. I have yet to find another job outside the one I have because I just put two and two together because I don't really have any MA experience if you think about it. I work as an MA in the hospital in psychiatry. I don't have to really use none of my MA skills when you think about it. Like I don't have to draw blood. I literally just do blood pressure and make appointments and do injections. And when I go interview at these other facilities, they want you to know how to use Epic or do labs or relabs or draw blood, and I have none of that experience. So it's been very difficult for me personally to find another job. So I just very trying to like I have interviewed almost for every job in Chicago, every hospital in Chicago. If you think about it, if I think about it, I have interviewed for almost every hospital in Chicago and a couple of clinics as well, and have yet to find a job. So I just been prayerful and I go on the interviews. It's a little bit discouraging, yes. I'm blessed to still have a job, but I really want to um, get more training because here at this job right here, I'm not utilizing any skills and I'm not learning anything. Like I can't tell you anything new I learned in like past two years. Like I could probably run this clinic in my sleep. I have worked this clinic by myself. If sometimes Gail not here or my coworker isn't here, they don't send anybody over here. I work it by myself. I don't be tripping. It's easy for me because I've been working here the last almost 3 years. So that's on a downfall at my current job, because where I've started and where I've been since I worked here, I haven't utilized any of those skills. Like things I don't know. Like I want to know the immunizations for children. Like I don't know that. Like I know a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know them well. Like I want to know them good. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to learn that stuff. Like working in family practice. Like that's where I want to go to family practice, but nothing has looked up yet. But I'm still prayerful. So pray for me, y'all. Anything like that, everything like that. But what else? Mm, you just make sure you have a passion to work in healthcare and work with people. If you don't really like people, working in healthcare is not for you. Point blank, period. I've been working here 3 years, and I know for right now that I don't want to work with people directly anymore. Like working with people, let's take the psych out of it. But working with people all the time and dealing with their neuroses and their attitudes and the disrespect on a regular, I'm over it. I'm over it. And because I work, you get that more off. I work in black neighborhood, Englewood, Chicago. So it's a little bit more than what you think. Our clinic is on the same floor as the methadone clinic, so psych and methadone is kind of like the same. People who with drug problems kind of have psych problems at the same time. You use that drug to drown out whatever you're going through mentally. So it's all the same. So if you really want to become an MA, pick a good school. Think about the financial situation of it because them loans don't go nowhere. Make sure you have a passion to work in healthcare. This is what you do. If you want to become a nurse, you can. Don't think just because you're a medical student that you have an obligation to become a nurse because you don't. I have no desire to become a nurse. When I was a little girl, my dream was to become a nurse because I was obsessed with a show called ER. But now that I work in the medical field, I don't want to become a nurse. I don't want to become anything else. I wanted to do surgical technician, but I think like I'm over the medical field, so now I'm just trying to find my footing. And while I'm finding my footing, I'm working as a medical assistant. I know my job. I like my job. I like meeting new people. That's probably one of the upsides of working in the hospital. You meet new people almost every day. People come in and out of this hospital every day. Yeah, and just make sure it's your passion and that's what you really want to do. Do your research. Don't just go to any school. And just because your friend is going to school for medical assistant, I mean, you need to go to school for medical assistant. Don't be no freaking follower. Do what you love. Follow your dreams and follow your passion no matter what age. If you're 40 years old, you still want to be an MA, go be an MA. If you're 16, you want to be an MA, go be an MA. Follow your dreams and follow your passion. Just know that that's your calling. And if you want to move up in the medical field, I say go do it. Do it. What's stopping you? I say do it. Anyway. But yeah, MA is not for everybody. Medical field is not for everybody. Only thing about the medical field, like, you could really almost find a job anywhere when you're in medical field. It depends what your position is though. Like I said, I'm MA and I still haven't found a job. But that's just me. That's just me. I mean, it's gonna be that day for you. Everybody have their own journey, all things they gotta accomplish. It's just me. I haven't found a job yet. So yeah, all in all, if you want to be MA, I say go for it. Just know what you're doing. If you don't know anything, ask for help. Don't just accept any job because it's the money. Oh, let's talk about that pay. Depends where you work. Some MAs make 18, some A's make 15. I don't even make $15 an hour. I'm working here 3 years and I don't even make $15 an hour. So some MAs work like another making 18. It depends what the facility where you working at. Follow the pay, but don't follow the pay at the same time. Because when you're a new MA, you just want to get your feet in the door. Because when I accepted this job, they was only paying me 12. So yeah, so just try to get your foot in the door and get you some experience, and then try to upgrade and get the right certification and all that, and make sure your CPR card is up to date, things like that. But yeah, if you want to be a MA, go be an MA. Point blank period. And if you have any questions, just leave the comments below. If you want to know anything that I didn't go over, you feel like I was babbling too much and I ain't say what you wanted me to say, but you still want to know what I want to say or my advice on it, just comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.